Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Awesome morning. Quick word Tuesday to you. As you begin to come in, just share, tag, and share. I greatly appreciate it. Happy New Year, Sister Tanya. Happy New Year. I am so glad that we are in year 2024, the year of our more. Drop in the comments. I am reclaiming my voice back. Yes, I want to tell each and every one of you Happy New Year. Share and tag and share. Let somebody come in the room so that we can be encouraged. This is our first Quick Word Tuesday of the year, and I'm ready to pour into you so that we can go forth and do the very things that God has spoken over our lives. I am reclaiming my voice. I am reclaiming my voice. You know that I was just thinking, I said, look, we're into a new year. We're in a new year. We've been quiet. We've been intimidated. We've been scared. We've been fearful. We've been holding back. We've been drowning ourselves out with other people's voices and how they think of us. We've been downplaying ourselves. We've been cheering for everybody else. We've been clapping for everybody else. We've been showing up for everybody else. We've been supporting everybody else. We've been joining everybody else's lives. We've been going on everybody else's podcast. We've been going to everybody else stuff. We've been congratulating everybody else, showing up to their parties, showing up to their housewarmings, showing up to their weddings. We've been doing all of that stuff for everybody else. And let me tell you something. We've been getting mad because nobody ain't been showing up for us. But I want you to know, I want to give you your voice back. I want you to shout like the voices of triumph that God has given us, to let us know that we don't have to stay second fiddle. You ain't got to downplay yourself for nobody else. I'm telling you right now, I'm coming full throttle. I don't care who don't like me. I don't care who don't support me. I don't care who don't show up on my lives no more. I don't care who don't come to the church. I don't care about none of that. I don't care if you don't ever come to the salon to get your hair done. I'm not going to stop doing what God has spoken and declared over my life to do. I'm reclaiming my voice back. Let me tell you something. There's some stuff that I didn't agree with and I kept my mouth closed on. There's some stuff that I should have opened up and spoke about and did not. There's some stuff that I was afraid to talk about because I thought that I was going to stand by myself. And let me tell you something. I reminded on this morning that God has given us our voice back. And I'm not just talking, thank you for the keep pushing to me. I appreciate you. But let me tell you something. I came to also push some of you. Valerie Wilson, there's something greater on the inside of you. And every time somebody show up and do a post like this, do a live like this, we always think that I'm telling you, that we quit, that we ain't gonna do. Nah, I ain't quitting. I ain't never quitting. And if you really know me, you already know that I ain't that girl that ever gonna quit. Nobody don't scare me to back down. But let me tell you something. But the truth be told, there's some times that I should have gone full throttle and I did not. And I want to let everybody know that I want to give you your voice back. I want to remind you, Moses, that I ain't giving the job to Aaron. Aaron got his own job to do. I don't care if I stutter. I don't care if I don't know where the period go in my sentence. I don't care if I don't know where the semicolon is supposed to go. I don't care if I don't use proper English, if I use ain't when I should have said something else. Look at here. God called me and God already know who I am. God know my past. God know what I did. God know what I didn't do. And guess what? God still called my name. And let me tell you something. I came to give you your voice back. And how I know that your voice matter? Because there are people that's depending on you. And just like there were people that was waiting on you to quit, I want you to remind them to hold your breath, baby. Don't you die right here, because you're going to die if you wait on me to quit. Wait on me to quit. I'm coming full throttle. I want to give you your voice back. I want to give you your voice back. I'm like in the book of Genesis when the snake slithered in and told them that they was not who God said they was. And even when Eve and and Adam ran off, and they knew they was naked, and they was hiding from God. Listen, we've been hiding from God. We've been hiding from what God has called us to do, because that snake then slithered in and made us doubt who we are. And God even said to them, who told you that? So I'm telling you right now, who told you that? Who told you that you wasn't good enough? Who told you that they would never support you? You don't know that they would never support you because you ain't never did it. You ain't never tried it. Who told you that they wouldn't show up to your events? You don't know. You ain't never tried it. You never tried to put the women's conference together. You never went forth with the marriage ministry. You never did it. You never started the prayer ministry. You just sitting around because they didn't support you in the last season. You already thinking that they're not going to support you now. I came to give you your voice back. I came to give you your voice back. Listen, we got a standard to uphold. We got a standard to uphold. Listen, they're going to always be doubters. They're going to always be people that say that you will never go forth. They're going to always be them. But guess what? They're also going to always be the people that's going to support you no matter what. I'm waiting on some of you to go forth, because listen, I'm doing all that I can to go forth. And I look forward to clapping for my sisters. I look forward to clapping for my brothers, because guess what? There's some of us out there that's really trying to do the will of God. There's some of us that really out there's being real. There's some of us that's out there really trying to walk forth and do what God has spoken. We need you. We got enough of them that's coming out of the closet. And I'm not talking about coming out of the closet of being shamed. We got enough of them that's out there playing games. We got enough of them that's hiding and ducking and diving and scooting behind the church and trying to cover up their sins and trying to carry titles to try to look like they such and much. I came to witness to you, to tell you that it's time to come forth. It's time. It's past time. Time is not waiting for you. I was listening at one of my favorite motivational speakers, and she was talking about jumping in like double dutch. And I remember as a little girl, I always loved to play double dutch. And you know, we used to rock back and forth, waiting on the right time, waiting on the right time. And then after a while, there were different ones saying, but listen, my knees hurting now, my back hurting now. She said, yes, because time is steady bypassing you while you waiting to jump in. So what are you waiting to do to jump in? What are you waiting on? I came to give you your voice back, to reclaim your voice. Yes, time is not waiting on you. I remember being in high school, and now here I am, good, rusty, and grown. And I remember times when I was dreaming about doing certain things and I didn't do it because I was worried about who gonna support me, who gonna back me. Guess what? If God is for you, God already know the audience that's gonna come for you. He already know. He already know. He already know. How you know that you're a threat to the enemy? Because the enemy is trying so hard to discredit you. The enemy is trying so hard to make you feel like that you're not qualified, that you're not good enough. The enemy is trying all he can. All he can. I had a friend say to me, I don't know what it is about you, but it seemed like people are obsessed with trying to prove that you're not who God said that you are. And I said, you know what? That lets me know that I am. Because if you working that hard, trying to prove that I'm not real, that I'm not valid, that I'm not who God called me to be, that lets me know that I'm irritating your demons. And nobody is threatened like a demon afraid of being revealed. There ain't nobody that's afraid of somebody being real like a demon afraid of being exposed. There ain't nobody have ever been scared like a demon afraid of being cast out. Let me tell you something. When Paul and Silas was going forth doing the work and will of God, the only reason that they got mad because he showed them up And he stopped them from using that girl, for using her gift, exposing her gift, pimping her gift out. And they could no longer make money off of her. And so they got afraid, and they then had them locked up in prison. There are some people that looking at you as if I'm reminded that I am a problem. I came to be a problem to hell on today. I came to be a problem to hell every day that I wake up. And because I know that I'm a problem, because I know the hand of God is upon my life, and because I know that God has spoken and declared for me to be, let me tell you something. I'm going to be a problem until the day I die. And so if you don't like it, I'm telling you right now, unfollow me. Follow somebody else that's afraid to talk. But I'm telling you right now, I came to give you back your voice, to let you know that God is waiting on you to show up. God is waiting on you, Minister B. God is waiting on you, Sister Teresa. God is waiting on you, Ma. God is waiting on you, Sister Kimberly Marine. God is waiting on you, Sister Justine. God is waiting on you. I came for you to reclaim your voice back. Too many times we've been shut up being quiet, and demons have been going forth. And only thing they've been doing, running rapid, stealing, killing, and destroying. But God has given us power, and he told us to go out to the hedges and highways. Why are we afraid to speak up? I came to give you your voice back. 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 Listen, I've been quiet long enough. There have been people that have been trying to discredit me. I didn't have people trying to write up stuff about me, trying to go forth, trying to scandalize my name. I didn't have people trying to get clans together to try to stop me, trying to shut down my church. I didn't have people trying to show up to try to go to headquarters to try to come up against me. I've been having people fighting on me left and hand, and I've been sitting around being quiet, staying in prayer, keeping my face to the wall, because I know who God has called me forth to be. But let me tell you something. I got a whole rally of folks standing behind me. You know why? Because when God is for me, who in the world can be against you? You can try to stop me. You can try to come up against me. You can try to attack me. You can do whatever you want to do. But I promise you, you won't make me be quiet. As a matter of fact, I'm going to talk more than I ever talk. I'm going to write more posts than I ever wrote. I'm going to have more conferences than I ever had. I'm going to pray harder more than I have ever prayed. But let me tell you something. You picked the wrong one on today. And I came to let somebody know that's been afraid, that's been intimidated, because the demons have been trying their best to stop you. I came to let you know, don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. That's what they want you to do. I will not give them the satisfaction. Who? You must be don't know me. I will not give them the satisfaction. Who? Me? Child, bye. Do you know how long people have not liked me? Do you know how long people have been trying to find something on me? Do you know how long they've been saying that I'm not real, but the prophecies that God has given me to speak over their life are steady being fulfilled? Do you know how long they've been saying that I've been playing church? Do you know how long? And still God keeps showing over and over and over again that my hand is upon you. Listen, how long you gonna stay there, Sister Wanda James? How long are you gonna stay there, Sister Latoya Sims? How long? They've been trying to keep you quiet long enough. They didn't try to rape you. They didn't try to molest you. They didn't try to steal from you. They didn't try to scandalize your name. How long y'all gonna be quiet? How long? How long? When you got gay pastors standing up in the churches trying to lead congregations. The blind can't lead the blind. Come on. How long y'all gonna be quiet? How long y'all gonna be afraid? How long y'all gonna keep saying that I ain't going forth because they ain't gonna believe? If they can believe in them, and they doing homosexuality stuff, they sitting around getting drunk and high, they sitting around robbing the church, how long y'all gonna sit around and talk about y'all quiet? How long? How long the real church gonna show up? If they can believe in them, God knows I know they can believe in you. What? I came to give you your voice back. The Bible says that the blind can't lead the blind. Absolutely, Minister B. But you'll all end up in a ditch. Y'all keep following behind those people. Stop going off of your triggered trauma. Your trigger trauma, because you're not operating off of discernment. Stop going off of your triggered trauma, because just because somebody else failed you doesn't mean that they will. Get discernment. And if you really get discernment, really walk in discernment, and you say you for God, God already let you know who's for me and who's not. I remember before I went to a service one night, the Lord had spoke to me and told me to stay clear of somebody. And I didn't know who they was, never saw. God showed me exactly who he was talking about. He said, stay clear from them. Get away from them. Don't even tie yourself at all. Don't connect with them. You know why? Because I know his voice. And I know his voice, and God will never allow his children to end up in a situation that don't that they don't deserve. Never. Never. Just like you look out for your kids. Look at him. I'm going to tell my children, whether they listen or not. I'm going to tell them, look, you better stay away from Jimmy. You better stay away from Joe. You better stay away from Billy. I'm going to let them know. But at the end of the day, I can't stop them from doing anything. The choice is yours. Choose ye this day who you will serve. I'm telling y'all, we in the year of 2024, the year of more. And I'm telling you, not only will God bless us with more, not only will God bless us with more opportunities, more finances, more in our business, more in the church. I'm telling you, because they're going to be coming in the droves. But you got to prepare yourself, because anytime you be blessed more, the more the enemy will come for you. And right on the brink of you about to switch over to your place of blessings, I'm telling you right now, that's when the enemy will try his best to stop you. Don't get weary in well doing, for during due season you shall reap if you faint not. I want to tell everyone that's sitting on here today, I prophesy over you that you will reclaim your voice. You reclaim your voice. You reclaim your voice. I refuse. I refuse to allow anyone else to make me doubt who God has called me to be. And I want you to do the same. Do the same. Take your voice back. We still waiting on the women's conference, Lisa Parker. We still waiting on the women's empowerment. We still waiting. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. Listen, listen. There are more and more things that God has already given me to do for this year. I've already started working on it. I've already started working on it. I laugh all the time at things that my mom and my aunts them say. They say you don't ever let no grass grow up under your feet, and don't. I'm telling you, we got the women's retreat coming up in November. If y'all want to go, we already started making payments on it. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a blessing. We going to turn Tennessee straight out. I'm here to tell you, we going to make it happen. We also got the prophetic release coming up in February. God is releasing. God is going to be doing some amazing things. I got more classes coming up. I'm already putting together a day out with me, a women's day out with me. We already setting all of this stuff up. And I'm telling you, I want people to get their voice back so that they are able to go forth. As a matter of fact, that's my theme for this year for my own self. I am reclaiming my voice back. All the times that people told me to hush, all the times that I knew that God was giving me prophetic words and they would not allow me to speak, all the times that I knew that God was speaking with to me and doing stuff with me, and I sat there because they try to intimidate me and allow me not to go forth. But I'm telling you right now, God has released me. He has freed me. And guess what? I came to free somebody else. Listen, who the Son has set free is free indeed. Don't y'all die with those gifts. That they say that the graveyard is the most richest place. You know why? Because so many people died with gifts and callings that they never walked in. There are people that died being afraid. There were people died afraid to speak. There are people that died holding dreams and visions and business ideas and millionaire ministries, and they died with it. They died with it. They died with it in the grave. Let me tell you something. I don't plan on dying. I plan on to be called up to meet them in the air. That's Bible. Y'all say that all of us gonna die. The Bible says that all of us won't sleep, meaning we all won't die. There's some of us gonna be caught up to meet them in the air. I plan on being caught up to meet them in the air. But before I take flight, I promise you, everything that God has called me to do, I'm going to I'm going to go empty, 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 because I'm releasing everything that God has spoken. Join me. Join me tonight as I go forth even the more on tonight. As I released in our Bible study on tonight, I am reclaiming my voice. Join us. Join us. You can keep sitting around looking at the live. I'm telling you, there's an outpouring that takes place in the building that y'all don't ever see that's on the live. We cut that off. But I'm telling you, if you want it, you better come get it. Stop sitting around hiding on the live and thinking that you're still able to get the same thing. The Bible says, forsake not yourselves of coming together. The Bible also says, where two or three are gathered together in his name, that he is in the midst. Stop trying to sit home and be blessed and trying to send everybody else up to get your prayers. You better show up and start showing up for yourself. In order for you to really reclaim your voice, you better show up. You better put your time in, because I'm telling you, there's going to be a time that you're going to wish that you showed up. Have an awesome and wonderful day. To God be the glory. I want to prophesy one more time before I get off. I prophesy over you that you will reclaim your voice. Have an awesome and wonderful day. And to God be all of the glory. I am Pastor Deidre Samuel McLeod. Remember that name, because I'm telling you, this is my year of more. You will see more and more of me. People that never knew me gonna start knowing who I am now.